Hi all, and welcome back to Node.js tutorial course. I hope you all have watched my previous sessions which explain different concepts of Node.js like FS module, packet.json, and with all the live coding examples. If not, I have given the links in the description box. Please do watch. Okay. So today I'm here to explain you all about the path module which is given by the Node.js and its key functionalities and some of the live coding for each of the methods provided by this module. Okay, so this session is suitable for beginners to intermediate users, so who wants to understand how to work with path modules in Node.js. So we'll also be showing the live examples on how to use them. Okay, now let's see what is this module, right? What is path module? So this path module is essential for anyone working with the file system in Node.js. Okay, and and it's understanding it can save you a lot of time and trouble when handling the file paths in your applications. So at its core, right, path module in Node.js provide a set of methods for working with file and directory paths. So whether you are dealing with the file paths in your code or you're constructing paths dynamically or ensuring the compatibility across different operating systems, the path modules will cover all it. Okay, so here if you see the path module provides the utilities for working with the file and directory paths. It allows it allows us to manipulate the paths in a proper manner in a different operating system. It provides set of methods to work with the file and directory paths. It is also compatible with the different platforms, and it also provides a normalized method to simplify paths by resolving it. Okay, and it allows us to also construct the path. These are the high level details of the path module. So now let's see why do we need to use path module. Okay, there are different uh, advantages on using this. First one is cross-platform consistency. Okay, one of the biggest challenge when working with file path is handling the difference between the OS, that operating system. On Windows, the path uses backslashes, right? And while in Linux and Mac OS, the path uses the forward slashes, right? So the path module abstracts away these differences, so you can write code that works consistently across different platforms without having to worry about these issues. Okay, the second one is ease of path manipulations. Like the path module provides a variety of methods to manipulate the path easily, whether you need to extract the file name or directory name, or if you want to resolve the relative paths to the absolute one, or you want to construct a path, right? This module simplifies this task. The next one is path construction, the normalization. Building the paths dynamically and ensuring they are correct is very tricky. Okay, the path module provides the methods to join path segments and paths, normalize this path, which will actually avoid some of the issues like incorrect path separators or redundant segments, right? So these are the basic needs. Why do we need to use the path module? So now let's see what are the key functions are available with the path module. This is just a high level list of functions which is available. And for example, the path base name, basically it will return the last portion of a path. Okay, and we have directory name, which returns the directory name of the path. Ext name, which gives the extension of the file. Join, basically it combines the multiple path segment into a single file. Resolve, which resolve the sequence of path segment into an absolute path. And the normalize, as I said, uh, cleans up these paths, making simpler and easier to work with. So I will be going into a deep diving on all of this in the upcoming slides. So now let's go into the live coding session where I will be walking you all through the different methods used in the this modules and how we can use it with an example. Okay, so let's see now how to work with this path module. Okay, so for now, what I'll do is I'll just create one folder for our work, that is path, sorry, path demo. Okay, and here I'm going to add one file called path demo.js. Okay, so to start with this, first, as you all aware, we have a path module, so we have to import that, right? So let me do this. Const path equal to require of path. Okay, so now I have imported the path. Okay, the first thing what we will explore, or I will run, is how we can return the last portion of the path, right? Basically the base name or the base thing of that URL, right? So for that, first what I'll do is I'll just try to get the file path. Okay, so I might pick from here, maybe I'll just copy path and I'll just place it here. Okay, this is my file path. Okay, so now let's try to use this module and print what it is going to print. Okay, so console.log of path is imported one, and base name of file path. Okay, so this is about the how to get the file path. Okay, so now let's try to run this. Okay, cd, I'll go back, cd is that cd path, one sec, I have to go one more up, cd right. Okay, so let me go here, then I'm going to run. Okay, so what it did do, it just took the path. Okay, so here you can see base name file path. Okay, so here the path is other way around, right? So you see this, it got printed console app.js. Okay, now let's see how do we remove this .js. I just want without the extensions. Okay, so now I'm going to copy this exactly the same, and I'm going to mention that I don't need this extension anymore. Okay, so I can say js .js. Okay, so now let's run it again. You can see that from the first it printed with .js, and the second it did not print the .js. It got excluded. Okay, so this is about the base name. Okay, now let's see how do we extract the file name from the this is how the it got extracted the file name. Now let's see how we can get the directory name. Okay, so for that instead of base name we have to use the directory name. So what I can do here is let me add some comments. Okay, base name, and here I can add file name without extension. What I'll do here is uh, let me just copy the same line. Okay, I will say directory name. Okay, directory name. So here instead of path name, what I will be doing is I will be putting like dir name, and it will be just the file path. We don't need to pass this. Okay, so let's print. So directory name is t:\learning. Okay, now let's see how do we get the extension. Okay, so let me just do the same way. I'll just paste this and extension. Okay, so getting the extension we have to use the ext name, and we don't need this .js. Let's remove it and we will try to see the result. You can see extension is .js. Okay, so now so this is all about the basic operations we have with the modules. Okay, the next slide I'm going to explain about how we can join and normalize or resolve the paths. Okay, so now let's see couple of other methods what we have on uh, path module. Okay, so let's see how first the join method. Okay, so what we will do is we will just do const joined path equal to, let's try to join a path. Okay, and we'll see how it looks. So what I'll do here is I'll just put learning, no learning. Okay, then I will just put on Node.js, then I will put like example slash demo. Okay, and yeah, so let's try to see how this is going to be working out. Okay, so let me print console.log join path. So it will be join path. Okay, let's print this. Let's clear the screen and then let's run. So join path is learning Node.js example demo. You can see it has taken the proper format and it has joined the path. Okay. Now let's see how do we normalize a path. by resolving or removing the redundant things. Okay, so let's see. Const normalize path equal to path is a module, normalize, and then what I will do is I'm going to take the same path which got printed here, or maybe we can just type it again, that's okay. So I'll put like slash, I'll put learning, okay, learning slash Node.js slash some extra characters I'm going to put there, examples slash, then demo slash, and then I'm just going to use this. Okay, so now let's try to print this. So normalized path, and let's see what's the result. You can see it has removed all the redundant things and just created the required ones. Okay, so now let's see how do we resolve the path. Okay, so we will see const resolved path equal to path.resolve, and then what we will do, learning slash Node.js. Okay, then what we will do is we will just put comma, then we will put some example, I'll just put demo, and what I'll do here is I'll just put two dots, and then I'll just give this. Okay, and let's see what is the result it's going to give. So if I just do this result path, okay, so you can see the result path is the result path is D example A B. Okay, so what exactly it means, right? It basically converts the relative paths to an absolute path. Okay, so you can see here in this scenario uh, uh, it took the example. Okay, so it got resolved to the example, and then it has given the absolute path. Okay, that is about the result path. Okay, so now let's see how we can get the relative path. Okay, so I'm going to take the same example and we'll see how the result comes in. Relative path, then it will be relative. Okay, and we'll just print this relative path. You can see it has printed this is the relative path for this particular given example. Okay, now let's see how what is this path separator. Okay, provides the basically the platform specific path segment separator. So let's try to see how do we get that. So I'll just print directly. So we will give path dot separator. It will give you the Windows specific. I'm into Windows now, so it's going to give me the separator. So in my case this is the separator, so it will be varying per the OS. Okay, And the last one is the path delimiter. So what I'll do is basically what is path delimiter? So it provides the platform specific delimiter used in the path environment variable. So it could be like colon or semicolon. Okay, so let's try to print that. Path dot delimiter. Okay, so you can see here it has given the semicolon. Since it is my windows, it's going to be the semicolon, and for others it would be colon. Okay, so as we know, whenever we use or we code something, it's always good to follow the best practices, right? So when it comes to the path module, also we do have certain set of best practices we need to follow. Okay, avoid hard coding path separators, and just rely on the path modules to handle them automatically. So avoid direct manipulation of path string. Okay, so and test the path related code across the operating system, even though it is compatible, but you will need to test it. Okay, handle edge cases and potential errors related to the path operations to make our application more robust. So here we are concluding the session on path module. Feel free to integrate this example into your own Node.js projects to handle the file path effectively. So now I hope you all have a good idea about this path module, how it works, how to use it in the real world examples. So in the next session, I will be explaining about the Node.js OS module and its different features and some of the examples on the same. Thank you for watching. If you like my session, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. See you in next session. Thank you all.